Well, this is kind of a redux of my earlier live Facebook posting, streaming show of the virtual45s 3. The guitar audio was just so horrible after reviewing it that I decided that I couldn't let that stand. So anyway, here we are going through a little bit of a redo. What I've done, instead of going straight in through a mixer that I have sitting here on my desk into Facebook, although it sounded great in my headphones, something got translated in the wires that went in, the USB cable that went in, and it didn't didn't sound like it did in my headphones. So anyway, we're doing this. I'm recording this on a camcorder. I'm just going to run through it straight through as though it were a live show, kind of taking place of the one I had before. Anyway, tonight, what I have in store for you guys is, once again, virtual45s. This time I'm going to be recreating my my actual 45 here that I released back in, I guess it was around 1987, I think. Anyway, I put out this vinyl record back then, even though at the time vinyl was starting to fade. Now it's coming back, but back then it was starting to fade. I had this thing pressed down in Cincinnati at QCA, and as you can see here, it's a real 45. Side A is my Montgomery baby. Side B is Elaine. I'll talk about both of these in a little more detail coming up. Anyway, I spent a bit of money. I don't know why I did it. It was more of, I grew up with 45s, and so I decided I wanted to do one, even though they were going, south. Anyway, I not only did I press this thing, and they sent it to me like this in a sleeve, but then I went down to a printer and had these additional insert sleeves made, which was a two-color process. I decided to go cut a little bit of expense. And I had Tim Reitman. We went and did a photo shoot, and as you can see, I don't know how well that shows up, but anyway, people would say, what the heck, where are you on that? And I wanted to keep it a secret at the time, and so I told them, where do you think it is, and eventually, I disclosed that this was in Chelsea. I had my Montgomery sign set up here, but I'm heading north on M52. I was living in Ann Arbor at the time, and anyway, we went and did the shoot, and there I am. In it, it's just gray and pink is the colors that I chose. The gray and the pink, was a little cheaper than going full color, and so as it turns out there, it looks like I'm wearing a white shirt and white pants, but in actuality, what I was wearing was a pale pink shirt and white pants and suspenders. You could see that. These suspenders were pretty cool. These are the only things I have left. They're from the time. These are suspenders with palm trees on them. I don't think I hardly ever wore them other than for that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I wanted to kind of go with that theme a little bit. And so what I did was I went through my t-shirts, and I found this one here of let's see if I can zoom in. I can actually have zoom capability here. Anyway, there you can see there is Hong Kong. I went up to Victoria Peak. We were in Hong Kong. It was approximately the same time that this 45 was made. So there's a funicular type contraption, kind of a cable rail car that goes up and down the mountain in Hong Kong. At the base of this rail car, was a zoo. I forgot to mention that in the original live feed, but the zoo had a wood duck, which is native to Michigan, and I'd never seen one before, and here I went all the way to the other side of the world, and there I saw a wood duck. It was absolutely beautiful. But anyway, we hopped up that thing, and we went up there and picked up a shirt. But that's, like I said earlier, that's neither here nor there. It's just something relating to tonight. So anyway, my Montgomery Baby, the A-side, that song was written in Ann Arbor. I was living down in Ann Arbor at the time, and a friend of mine, Terry Kirby, who appears on a couple of times on some of my releases, Two Lonesome Cowboys, he did one of the cowboy verses, and I think he did, I think we did a song called Good Company where he sang backup. Anyway, he had just moved to Ann Arbor, and so I said, well, let's go out to Delhi Park, a Metro Park in the area, and take some beers out there and write some songs. I didn't have anything other than my notebook, a guitar, and beer, you know, really, and sat down at the picnic table, and in about 20 minutes wrote this first song, almost identical to the way it went into the studio. Excuse me. I needed that after all this mess I had earlier. Of course, I had a switch. I had some Rubas earlier with a little bit of bourbon in it. This is just some bourbon. Anyway, with lots of ice. It's melted now. Anyway, we went out there. I don't know if Terry came up with a song. Terry and I later wrote a song together called Evening Song, which he gave me some lyrics, and then I put together some music to it, and in the music, well, I kind of had to fit some of his words to the music. But anyway, that's another story, maybe another virtual 45s, who knows. Anyway, my Montgomery Baby, after the record was released, my group, Johnny Z and Spotlights, we went out, and it was one of our anchor songs. We played it at virtually every show. We did an acoustic version, whereas this recorded version is more rocked out. We did an acoustic version, Ron bass, guitar, harmonica, and 3-part harmonies in it. And so anyway, we did that for the entire time I think I lived in Ann Arbor and played music with those guys. When I left Ann Arbor and came up here to Wawaso, I stopped doing it. Ron and I continued playing together as a duo, but we never played the song. So this is kind of the first time I've revisited the song. Anyway, my Montgomery Baby. Hopefully I can get through it now. I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Yeah, I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Well, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. Oh, Sissy suits and the girl ties. No shoes, I wear my shades tonight. And my Montgomery baby will surely treat me right. And we'll dance, 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 dance all night long. Yeah, dance, 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 dance all night long. Yeah, we'll dance, dance, dance. Well, I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Go down Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Well, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. go down to see my baby. Yeah, I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Yeah, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. Oh, camels so tight, the jeans are down tight. Oh, the lips are so hot, but rather nice to lie. She's my Montgomery baby, and she's on mine tonight. And we'll dance, 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 dance all night long. Yeah, we'll dance, 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 dance all night long. Oh, we'll dance, 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 oh yeah. I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Yeah, I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Yeah, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Hey, I'm going to Montgomery, go down to see my baby. Well, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. Yeah, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. Well, I just got to see my Montgomery baby. And just got a message. I see Jim Jersey sent me a message. Anyway, yeah, it's almost like being live. Yeah, I did the same mistake this time as I did in the original live feed, and when I came back from the first instrumental break, I went into the chorus. That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to go right into the verse. Anyway, I did that twice, so I guess I'm being pretty faithful to what I fed live to you guys. Anyway, what I have next is a song, the B-side, and the B-side of this is Elaine. Elaine is Linda Elaine, my wife, and I wrote this for her birthday back in 1987. I need a drink. Oh, sorry. I wrote this for her birthday that year in 1987, and what I did was, she didn't know what I was doing. I wrote it in the summer, went up to the studio sometime before her birthday, got John Clausen to join me. He did some bass, as I remember, and I think he did the lead guitar on this thing, and I did the finger picking guitar, and then I surprised her with it that year. Anyway, I've never done this song as a live performance ever. I have probably done it, you know, sitting around somebody's kitchen table, or you know, those are about the, or a campfire maybe, but those maybe in the guitar league. I'm not sure. It's possible, but I don't remember doing it there. Otherwise, I don't think it's ever been played. But anyway, here's the B-side, Elaine. Sun rises on the water, returning from the sea.
gift he has to offer is light and yours to keep. The wind is now awakened, he's come to comfort you. The cooling breeze you've taken has always been meant for you. The wind, the sun and starlight all are there for you, to greet you every day as they always do. Should you decide it's alright, I'll be waiting. I'm yours to Elaine. Night they gather for you in shadow of the day, softening the darkness. They shine for Elaine. For wind, the sun and starlight all are there for you, greet you every day as they always do. Should you decide it's alright, I'll be waiting. I'm yours to Elaine. I'm yours to Elaine. I'm yours to Elaine.
I think I did a little better performance of that live, but that's all right. You know, that's how these things go. That's a song I'm not used to playing. I want to thank you guys for tuning into this thing and bearing with me through the live broadcast if you were one of those people. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing more of these. Hopefully I'll get my technical issues straightened out. Be safe out there. Good night.